Welcome everyone to our last session of our Chenrezig retreat. We'll begin with the Mani Blessing Mantra handout.
Danya Dorje Chenpo Cheran Dara Sarve Thogara Dave Chenkara Jade Shedan Thama Yekdo Sarvale Oinche Dejin Jenene Yeshe Ba Jen Tangla Nyime Dada Tongbe Nganle Drumle Bamba Yeshe Je Yarye Godrup Dawa Damje Yonza Zoba Yeshe Je Ranang Le Drum Jache Shen Bang Towa Rajur Nange Raba Bami Re Re Layan Danye Doje Jim Jendrawa Re Re Gom Teda Tamse Ba Re Re Tukso Radan Dage Re Le Wendre Dewa Jendam Boda Lane Yeshe Ba Jendam Tamsek Ba Re Re La Ten Nase Tamje Yege Dume Hara Bongwa Sangshik Ba
I visualize myself as the great compassionate one, according to the generation stage. At my heart is a moon disk with the syllable Hri at its center. It is surrounded by 6 syllables. Light radiates from the 6 syllables and invites the wisdom beings from the pure land of Sukhavati, which merged non-dually with me. From within the state of emptiness, a syllable broom transforms into the vase, a boundless wisdom palace, completely perfected with gates, lattices, and archways, spacious and lofty. It is the natural manifestation of primordial wisdom. The pills inside are inconceivable. Each of them is a great compassionate one resembling myself. Light radiates from the seed syllable Hri at the heart of each Samaya being, and the Hri at my own heart, inviting the wisdom beings from Sukhavati and Potala. They dissolve into each of the Samaya being pills. All appearance and existence resounds with the sound of the 7-syllable mantra, humming like bees in a beehive.
Ma
page 8. Hri. Like a jewel that grants all wishes are you, compassionate projection from the unborn, unelaborated Dharma sphere. Loving guardian, merciful deity, please consider this. We, great ignorant wrongdoers with ill karma, have perpetually wandered the 3 realms of samsaric states, with no chance for release from the 6 classes samsaric abodes. As we have endured exhaustion like this for a limitless time, loving guardian, will you not look on us with eyes of compassion? Extending here your benevolent hand, guardian, please guide us on the path of release. Ever occupied with the miseries of our actions ripening, what use will the exalted one's compassion be to us? If indeed you have the compassionate lasso of those skilled in means, please draw us out at once like a longing mother who loves her child. Powerful deity of compassion, do not forget your heart pledge. Having exhausted the limits of misdeeds and emptied samsara from its depths, guardian, please draw us into your very presence. So Garchen Rinpoche has requested that everybody take a mani pill at this point in the practice.
Now we doing Dzambhala. Okay? Dzambhala? Huh? Yeah.
Next we do the Sölkha practice, Dharmapala protectors.
Sanje Judan Zoje Jonan La Sanjo Barda Dana Jazanje Dage Jinzo Jimba Sonanje Rola Benzora Sanje Drabayo.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Samje Damje Deva Dan Deva Jadan Deva Jaje Donga Dan Donga Raja Jadan Dava Jaja Donga Me Deva Daman Dava Jaja Jaran Jadan Jadan
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Me long jaya balenga, ye jang se jang do ne jang, long me den da de je de jang yang yin jia je na, yang a de de zeng a je be, o da ra da da, ma la ma ba dam ye ze, o ye na wa long ge be, long ye me ba ze ge ge, kor ve nye jang be we za. Lydia Dama Marajagan, Kaja Dada Hoa, Segla and Darzaga, Desaya Dawaraja, Timbaya, Yiga Darza Janzo, Oma, Lama Danda, Kando Chijang Somezo, Dola Sojan Yedada, Gigre Linja Doroje, Jinda Danda, O Benza Argambat, Bebe, Alogang, and Never, Shabda Lama da Doba Dorje Jana Zo Walo Menga Damba da Sanye Jebe Lama na Yege Roje Garanga Ye Sozo de Zan Chodo Bo Surva de Zo Dorje Zo Wa Yeda Sabje Namje da Namje Lame Jede Deje de Zan Jeze da Mana Maya Jemma da Dege La Zo Jarve La Shedo Ram Jasan Jeng Yedan Jenga Janze Zo Yege Roje Garanga Mada Da Da Zo Da Da Ngada Namje Zarda Om Wa Wa Damje Jam Zo Da Da Je Bangon Saga Zaron Sado Krishya Bhagmana Da Yona Song Gambit Tenzin Jeje Doma Da Mona Janda Haran King Chong Sendo Rahula Behane Je Samas Chejong Korje Domana Yege Roje Karankai Parchene Do Dabge Do Dorje Lopun Keses Chedan Temba Zangambe Dage Samdan Daban Om Wa Wa Naman Tenzin Dzambhala Neje Norda Pomon Zamarata Rizil Hachin Yayan Jeje Doman Deyon Je Yege Roje Karankai Cheden Lomjo Babaranzo Om Wa Wa Lala Zakara Jajen Sojan Janzo Zare Ja Bangan Danje Zangat Jeje Tembe Doman De Yege Roje Karankai Parche Solan Danje Do Om Wa Wa Namsa Basan Sobjai Yibda Nyoma Nena Da Chebara Yarna Da Da Dabon Gorje Domana Yege Roje Karankai Dadun Chibye Dabanzo Om Wa Wa Geta Londen Jembe Ninja Bono Yangonda Gayan Jeje Doma Yege Roje Karankai Nusan Shana Bensan Ninja Zanga Bolonga Yangonda Jangoan Om Wa Wa Dodo Sanjan Dayazo Jeje Doma Jajin Yege Roje Karankai Rara Doma Soye Veda Zanza Denjorje
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra, guardian, great black one, and Haruka, glorious great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmanta. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, and of all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with the mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior god of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma-Hri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi-Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Meyu Lobsangma, Tekar Droksama, Tingyi Chalsangma, and Chopin Trinksama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya, who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us, yogins, and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Harame Zen Jalchinam Desen Dzambhala Ngale Zinurjo Xingjiong Yang Zabdora Hula Jalche Gongan Yale Tamjin Dang La Tsangpa Genyi Gen Jeten Gen Beten Ba Jona Seten Dalo Yakje Jinzai Zo Naden Kozong To Yong Zele Sangwa La Do Songkora Den Bezen Nyejen Do Yong Naden Jin Taki Zedang Takun Jera Jodang Rema Jodom Hera Dome Reme Da Zaren Jen Gonzon Zon Kogo Zangwa Zagon Jobat Zika Jinbe Kien Jinbe Zo Tenzin Dang Jie Jiang Zi Sola Solong Jodong Bolong Jie Jia Todang Gang Ho Dang Se Nyam Jai Ngan Chor So Jo Jinbe Jia Deng Jia Zheba Da Son Tele Ngun Dan Ga Dan Den Song Kor Dan Gan Sa Jiang Bar Dan Yin Be Da Be Sa Zan Nu Be Ge Ba Da Ba Jie Jie Da Se Be Bo Dan Jie Zan Da Na Jie Gen Zhe Ban Zong Jie Den Song Ko Jie Jie Ren Jie Xie Zhe Den Be Sa Jie Jia Ban Zong Jie Ga Den Se Ga Jia Long Jiu Tam Jie Song Ma Nye Se Se Be Jiu Nam Jie Jiu Wen Che Le Zhe Ban San Jie Den Song Gong Jiu Wen Ban Do Gen Den De Jiang Nam Jie Ren Sen Ba Re Mi Be Da So Da Be Dong Bu Lan Ko Da Long Jiu Jie Ba Nien De Gen Be Lan So Den Be Lo Da Jie Mek La Yan Sen Den Mo Jie Wat Na War Da De Nien Be Dan Te Gen Nge Ba Na La Men De Rik Se Gen Jiu Be Rong Zen Sen Ba Dan Le La Ren Jiam De Wa Ko Dan Yi La Na Ba Ro Be Tenzin Jie Sa Me De We Nam Yang Ngo Ba Chu Se Chung Chu Chu Zhup Chu Din Na De Za La Ma Ge Zhe Dong Jie Wen Jie La Da Jie Long Jiu Be Zan Zo Se Se Lang Dan Xue Le Zhong De Ji Gui Da Jia Jiong Gong Se Wa Jun Dong Na Sam Dong Yi Bian Zhe Ba Da Dan Ta Ye Sim Jie Tam Jie Jie La Mi Zo Gui San Jiu Zhe Ba Gao Jie Ba Jie Ma Le Jie Wa Dan Ten Jie Ma Le Lun Jian Zhe Ba Jie Gan Ye Ye La Den Ba Zan Jie Jiang De Be Ngo Zhe Zo Ba Ran Ze Ba Yi Gin Na Be Jie Da Ge Sam Do Ma Lun Zhe Ba Offering.
Now in the 1000 armed Chenrezig Sadhana on page 33, we'll do the Tsok offering.
Range doge sawa le ran yang kan son zhi so jie ni zhen pak so dan jie sik jian zhi be dao ba le se la er o ma a huan zhi be ge song do le jie ran yin jie me zhe ba nam gan zhi yo le sin jie la yang ha ho she sun zhi So Jian Gen Zin Jiang Gen Jie Le Jiang Dan Ma Nam Ka Gang Wa Per La Te Tam Jie Yi Xie Jie De Se Sak Ba Me De Yong Jian So Da Ba Ta Be Ce Zo Me Ba Jiu.
From the seed syllables at my heart manifests Ram, Yang, calm, purifying all the misdeeds, obscurations, contamination, and filth of the Tsok by burning, cleaning, and washing. Then the syllables Om, Ah, Hung manifest, blessing it, transforming it into an inexhaustible sky treasure with the Vajra nature of body, speech, and mind. Then the 3 syllables Ha, Ho, Hri manifests, purifying the material aspect of the Tsok so that each offering multiplies to fill the realm of the sky. All this becomes limitless, without center or boundaries, like an ocean of wondrous, uncontaminated wisdom nectar.
Imangangana Ganzova Namasava Tadanga Bayomangaba Savada Ungada Sabada Imangangana Ganzova Namasava Tadanga Bayomangaba Savada Ungada Sabada Imangangana Ganzova. Lama Dzambhala Pamcho Jere Zewan Bo Yayan Sedan Semaraje Gombo Bai Mebada Sambai Dodan Samado Karzang Sansan Donzanye Daga Taba Dodanje Madan Kando Shondo Dan Chejan Danjin Tarjada Malu Nandara Zodenda Kebe Jenden Chejena Tuji Mado Nyalda Ye Rimcho Dala Wanje Go Nikang Dala Jenkara Nimbe Dambayo Dribze Somcho Sinla La Sami Durze Juda Jur Soje Juba Jajenda Zaje Lama Solamba Dala Wangara Sinje Lo Soje Juba Jajenda Yenda Pamcho Solamba Dala Ngada Namye So Soje Juba Jajenda Madan Kanda Solamba Pele Dribla Parjaza Sojen Juba Jajenda Yujon Danjin Solamba Sanje Damban Nimbozo Yogan Telan Rabanzo.
Page 34. Pri. From the pure land of the natural origin, the holy root and lineage Lamas, Supreme Noble Lord Avalokiteshvara, Father, Mother, Prince, and Princess, with Protector, Boundless Light, the 6 male and female heroes, 1002 fortunate Buddhas, the 6 Nirmanakaya Buddhas, Dakas and Dakinis, Samaya holders, Dharma protectors, and lords of treasures without exception, please gather here to be our guests at the Tsok. I invite you for this offering with deep respect. Through your compassion, please come immediately. Please grant the 4 empowerments so I may attain the great realization. At this place, please grant the blessing that you will abide permanently in the sacred mandala. Bless the supra-mundane Tsok substances to become the essence of uncontaminated nectar. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the root and lineage Lamas. Please bless me with empowerments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the noble Yidams. Please grant me the 2 attainments. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of mothers and Dakinis. Please act to remove the obstacles to attainment. This vast offering of Tsok I offer to the assembly of the Samaya holders and Dharma protectors. Protect the sacred teachings of the Lord Buddha. Please accomplish all I have requested. Malangara Barambar
Ande Deva Da Arya Ava Loge Shora Draga Dragana Dhamma Bala Sabareva Gana Dada Bazaga.
Now we'll read the 14 mantric downfalls handout. The Vajra holders have taught that accomplishments follow after the master. Because of that, to mistreat the master is explained as the first fundamental downfall. To transgress the commands of those gone to bliss is said to be the second downfall. To be angry with Vajra siblings is the third point described as a fault. The conqueror taught that to abandon love for sentient ones is fourth. The root of Dharma is bodhicitta. To abandon it is fifth. To demean the teachings that are one's own or others' doctrines is sixth. To proclaim that which is secret to sentient beings who are wholly immature is seventh. The aggregate is the very nature of the five Buddhas. To abuse it is eighth. To give rise to skepticism about naturally pure phenomenon is ninth. Always treating evil ones affectionately is held as tenth. To conceptualize about phenomena that are free from name and form is 11th. To elicit weariness in the minds of sentient ones who have faith is 12th. As for the samayas, not attending to how they are acquired is 13th. To engage in demeaning women who are the nature of transcendent awareness is 14th. When these are abandoned by mantrans, accomplishments will surely be attained. I reveal and relinquish degraded and broken samayas of body, speech, and mind in their fundamental and auxiliary aspects, and every downfall arisen from faults, together with their mass of defilements. Please bestow your blessing that they be cleansed and made pure.
Benzara Sado Samaya Mana Bala Benzara Sado Denoba Dadandro Memba Sadagayo Memba Sugajayo Memba Anarado Memba Sawa Sede Memba Yenza Sawa Karma Sadam Zadan Sheyan Koro Ho Banga Savadanga Bejaramame Bejarababa Samaya Sado Oma Agai Ramogan Savadharma Adada Ben Adada Oma Awan Bezova Oma Agai Ramogan Savadharmana Adada Ben Adada Oma Awan Bezova Oma Agai Ramogan Savadharmana Adada Ben Adada Oma Awan Bezova Sojan Golo Lameda Pabe Jenkorani Zong Renga Kengda Langada Burma Ponyam Yong Sodan Jia Pabe Pamba Longjenda Sabja Dongwe Sodan Jia Gaiwe Jelai Sembaz
Middle of page 37. Hri, lords of the remainders of the circle of the Tsok, protectors of the sacred noble mandala, king of the 5 families, Lanka, Barwa, Porma, Ponyamo, Shugdro, Dregpa, assembled retinue, rain down prosperity on the noble father. With all this gathered food and drink, be delighted, satisfied, and completely content. Accomplish the activities that I request. Next, we'll do Summoning Good Fortune in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63.
Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessings. Sky-faring rainbow body in manifest joy, land of perfect bliss. Even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajrasattva grant blessings, mere like wisdom city in glory endowed, land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in Dewach and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom.
activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amogacity bestow, all accomplishing wisdom in the augment Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grand Dharma, Dhatu wisdom city, grand vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Inamnated Udhyana, Tsok dwells with Dakinis, grand bliss, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, Guru who's all phenomena, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sites, gather infants' guidancers, grand ripening, liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra and Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity, in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Kri in Vaishravana's abode, dwells the wealth god Dzambhala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and Zo's best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. Gods go spirits, wealth midway, Nagas wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans' wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lopago's body fortune, Zambuling's holy dharma, Balang chose fortunate wealth, Brahmanyans longevity, beings life, strength and merit, of all lands grant their fortune. Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Okarhor. As good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, offspring, please all of these. Bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds. Southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist. Western long life fortune, please come here, like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here, like rain falling from above. Upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below. Lower long life fortune, come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of hard students blind. Come like dazzling star garlands. Om Kri Eastern Vajra Dakini, bring wise fortune, pacify, ease these demons' hindrances. Southern Jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Dakini, bring the four enlightened acts, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune. Bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here. Always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, city. Grant endless treasure, city. Grant wealth and merit, city. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Dawa city, Allah.
Om Ahung, 3 Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the Dakini of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment of white Dzambhala Yam-yum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion. which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the Great Middle Way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of awe. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Now we go to Dzambhala text, page number 32. Om Benza Argam Paden Bede Hello Gen Sado Samaya Anabala Benzer Sado de Nova, the Dandro Membawa, Sadayo Membawa, Sadayo Memba, Another Do Membawa, Sawa, Sedam, Parinza Sawa, Sudan, Sudan, Yangara, Savada Dangadan, the Zarmane, Zabawa, Samaya Zado, Dana, Denda, Legend. Zeda Yone Neme Zeda Wazo Chona Leba Zada So Oma Sumta Did Benzaya So Chomden Daja Jingara Jaban Zimba Kanzala Begin Jongwa Yagebe Chijong Soma Namja Dashi Jo Benza Heraka Sama Manabalaya Meza Heraka Dinoba Now, men sadhana, page number 38.
In the 1,000 armed Chenrezig Sadhana, page 38.
Loge yora sabara vara algam bade zazo loge yora sabara vara bade zazo loge yora sabara vara pipe bade zazo loge yora sabara vara dubam bade zazo Loge yora sabara vara aloge bade zazo Loge yora sabara vara gende bade zazo Loge yora sabara vara nevada bade zazo Sadon Golo Jirga Jarbo Do Jendon Karba Zangbe Sanje Do Gangla Gandara Dela Derdamba Sumba Jere Zela Sansardo.
Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 Chakravartin kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon, manifesting whatever is needed to train those to be trained. I praise and prostrate to Sungpa Chenrezig.
Manjur Mani Chedeng La Bazo Neze Tamaga Serna Lelo Wangeno Tegun Jula Zuba
For meager, incomplete offerings, or for adding or omitting things, contamination or stained by impurities and duality, being under the influence of greed or laziness, all these I confess to you.
Loge Yore Samaya Mana Balaya Loge Yore Denoba Dada Member Sölkha Member Sugajaya Member Anarado Member Sawa Sede Member Yensa Sawa Karma Sasam Sedan Yang Goro Hong Ha Ho Banga Dadanga da Loge Yore Mame Meza Loge Yore Baba Ma Samaya Sado Loge Yore Samaya Mana Bala Loge Yore Denoba Dada Member Sidagayo Member Subhajayo Member Anarando Member Sawa Sada Mantra Yenza Sawa Karma Sada Sidan Yayan Goro Hong Ha Ho Banga Sawa Dada Gada Loke Yore Mame Meza Loke Yore Samaya Sado Loke Yore Sama Balaya Loke Yore Deno Tidandro Member was Sölkha Member was Subhajayo Member Anarado Member was Sawa Sada Mantra Yenza Sawa Karma Sada Sidan Yayan Goro Hong Ha Ho Banga Wade Tatangada Loke Yore Mame Loke Yore Baba Ma Soma Sadhana Rani Chenrezig Saga Togarala Azarantu Nubjo Togye Jim Namba Uda Shana Ranglaten Keyan Rembe Jechong Da Duda Toga Yegdo Laten Teyan Toga Sawu Shayeg Laten Tenye Jan Chenye Dagwe Yingsan Jadarayan Meme Barjo.
Page 40. Vivid in the heart of myself as Chenrezig is a Hri, from which light radiates to the outer phenomenon and the inner beings of the Great Compassionate One, melting them into light which dissolves into me. Then by stages I become smaller and smaller, and then dissolve into the 6 syllables at the heart. Then they melt into the seed syllable Hri at the heart. This then disappears in the origin of the purity of phenomenon, like a rainbow, and dissolves into the non-objectified state. Body, speech, and mind of all the Buddhas of the 3 times look with eyes of compassion upon all beings of the 6 realms and protect them with the mind of love and compassion. May all have the auspicious fortune of noble Chenrezig. By this virtue, quickly may I become Lord Chenrezig. All beings, no exception, may they all attain that state.
Okay, now King Aspiration.
Now in the Drikun Kagyu prayer book, blue color, we'll do the King of Noble Prayers, aspiring to the deeds of the excellent on page 52. Homage to the ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world, in all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, joyous lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Prajna Buddhas, Arhats, and those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the world so the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds, for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to the attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue and whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment, and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire or the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the sufferings of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the needs of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas, without tiring in all future eons. May I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even on every mote of dust, countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands, and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma, an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels, for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish being will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 realms. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my own virtues, that I may train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all these roots of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms. Next, in the yellow prayer book, we will do the long life prayers on page 22 in Tibetan.
Saga, thank you. Long la, Tajakana Jabba, Gediba Sama, Tani, Kote Rimbo, Saga some good like Jawa. Garchen Rinpoche.
All the sanghas participating in online for practice. And may you long life and Tashi delay.
We want to thank His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche for his profound, powerful empowerment and teachings on the 4 yogas of Mahamudra and the practice of Chenrezig for this whole week. And on behalf of the worldwide Sangha, who has sent offerings to Garchen Rinpoche, I'll make the offering on your behalf. And I also want to thank all of the Garchen Institute Lamas that led us through the practice this week, starting with Khenpo Tenzin and Khenpo Thupsang and Abao Lama for all his umzang, and Bunima Lama and Ani Samten and Ani Dagme for all her Chopin activity, and for Ina for all of her translation work. And I also want to thank staff here at the Garchen Institute for helping to make everything run, and for Billy for doing all the live streaming for every session, for David for helping him. Thank you to all, to Padma for leading the morning sessions and for helping to run everything here smoothly. Thank you to all of our volunteers that make it possible for us to run events. And thank you to Jensen for all his fantastic cooking in the kitchen. And thank you to Su Young and Kevin and Dorje and Alana for all of your help to make everything run. And thank you to Kevin for his work as well. So, and thank you to Logan, who's manning the office. And we thank everyone who participated in our annual Chenrezig retreat around the world. Thank you so much for your practice and for your Mani recitation. And we wish everyone the best health and all the happiness, and to stay well. And we will see you soon for our next Dharma activity, which is Lama Chopa. On May 20th, we will be performing a Lama Chopa puja in honor of Bhadartuku Rinpoche's 49th day since passing. So everyone, please be well, take care, and we'll see you on May 20th.